Another one's child is standing first in class, so superior genes, as opposed to mine, inferior genes. And then the blame game starts.
Your family has it. Right. It came from your
Yeah.
family.
It came from there. Your family. Because of you, I'm having to look down. Why somebody has autism? Who will have autism? Why does it happen? Which medicine will trigger it? What will trigger it? What will happen? Research for past 40 years have proved we know nothing.
You've worked with more than 20,000 kids at this point of time, right? And you've worked with the parents. And I want to get into the parents' mindset. I've seen parents not accepting the fact that the kid has autism multiple times, because I've been with you past from 2 years this time. Because I've seen them in real. When we met, we had this entire
The
offline events across multiple cities. I've seen that there are so many parents who are still not ready to accept. Even again, when even the one parent is accepting, then there's another parent still in denial, who just wants to be there, who just wants someone to prove him that this is happening. And I was little aghast with what was going on. You can see it. He has a problem, right? But why is this happening? What is this behavior? Can you just explain me?
Yeah, so this is very interesting. Have you ever followed the Little Champs or whatever, the Singing Idol and all of those shows?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times do we see the father coming up to the stage with the tears in eyes and saying, "You have made me proud," in Hindi, saying, "Tumne meri naak ऊंची कर दी."
Right.
Yeah,
So much drama.
but it's about my genes being superior than another person's. Okay, the superior race kind of a thing. Okay, that is what is the basic structure of our society, which says these are scheduled castes and these are, everybody's a homo sapien.
Right.
But everybody's not a homo sapien. This is a Brahmin homo sapien and this is a not Brahmin homo sapien. You get it?
Right.
It's the superiority of the genes.
Right.
Okay. So anybody standing first is, I have done it for my dad because the dad wanted the proof that my genes are superior. So when you have something like autism, it's simply their definition of autism is mentally gone, zero. Yeah, mental retardation.
Mental in general.
Yeah.
Put
gone.
him in an institute.
Yeah. That the brain is damaged. The brain is incapable. This is in a very crude language, if I may say, and please forgive my saying so, but I'm trying to convey the feeling. Like in a manufacturing lot, this is the defective piece. Okay. When a parent, now that another one's child is standing first in class, so superior genes, as opposed to mine, inferior genes, that's hard to take. And the very next thing that comes up is, nobody in my family has it. Because it's about genes. So to convince myself that, oh, it's about genes, because that's how I think, then my genes are not inferior. See, my mother doesn't have, my mama doesn't have, my chacha ka, taya ka, bua ka, palana ka, somebody in the family doesn't have. And then the blame game starts.
Your family has it. Right. It came from your family.
It came from there. Your family. Because of you, I'm having to look down. Because of you. Now, also, the patriarchal society that we have, women are raised in dysfunctional families, honestly. Father is yelling, shouting on the mother, and the girl child is growing up seeing all of that nonsense. And the mother is being an enabler to that toxic person, saying, that's okay, we don't rub men the wrong way, we don't make them angry, we listen to them, all of that. And now she's lacking all confidence and knowing that because she's a lady, she's not deep down. She may be a very urban woman. and say, no, I am an equal, I'm earning, I'm working, same thing. But deep down, the seeding is the same, that men are higher ups and they are allowed nonsense, and they have grown up seeing mothers put loose boundaries, no sense of boundaries, and the father can behave like what he behaves like. And now we are expecting this poor thing to put boundaries in place.
Right.
Bacha, don't do this. Talk in a sensible way, but she's not seen anybody talk in a sensible way in her house.
Right.
Which is the reality of every house. And now everybody's pouncing on this one. Now she makes it her agenda that I will prove to the world. Okay, so she gives up her job. She does whatever she can in her capacity. And everybody says, her job. Parenting, her job. First time mother, parenting, her job. Now she's all alone fighting this with her family members. So if you remember when we did the offline, I said, you buy your ticket, your husband's ticket is on me.
Right.
We sponsored the man because we wanted him to come there and learn that it is not this poor woman's fault.
Yeah.
Look at it as a society. What are we doing? We are axing the very branch on which we are sitting. How stupid can that be?
Right.
Excuse me. And families need to realize this. And so we need to empower the lady and tell her she need not be on an agenda of turning this kid around, because alone it may be possible, but it's going to be difficult as hell. And an entire life is going to get messed up trying to do that. Yeah. And it'll be much faster if others can also get in. First thing I want to tell parents is, fathers and other people in the family, it has got nothing to do with superiority or inferiority of genes. Why somebody has autism? Who will have autism? Why does it happen? Which medicine will trigger it? What will trigger it? What will happen? Research for past 40 years have proved we know nothing.
Yeah.
If there's research after billions of dollars having gone into it, the answer still is we know nothing. So if I have a third kid, okay, well, I do have 3 children, one is a dog, but if I have a third human kid, yeah, I don't know if that kid will have autism or not.
Yeah.
If I have triplets, 2 of them can have autism and 1 of them not. 2 of them can be regular and 1 with autism. All 3 can have autism. The possibilities are endless. All 3 of them may not, none of them have autism. The possibilities are endless, and we have no permutation combination saying what triggered. People come with so much of guilt. I fought with my husband. Oh, somebody's putting so much stress on you, and you're pregnant, and you're also working, and you're also taking care of the house. And then you're now guilty that because I fought back, so this kid had autism. I want ladies to know that's not how it works. And nobody knows how it works. So forget about it. The one thing to accept is, yes, this kid has autism. And acceptance, I think, will become so much easier once the families begin to see more success stories. So if you talk about my son today, who's now gotten himself a job, and while as parents we are scared how things are going to show up, but he's had enough training, and by God's grace he's going to do well.
Right.
If we have more and more and more such like success stories, then that factor of, this is mentally, all gone and this and that and bad genes will be taken away.
Right.
Once that is taken away, it is easy for a parent to accept that, yeah, so my kid was born with autism. It's like little children. So many children in the class wear specs today.
Yeah. It's pretty normal.
No father is saying my genes and this and that and why it's specs,
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
your eyes have an issue, you wear specs, that's the end of it. You have autism, you require autism specific parenting techniques and teaching techniques and autism specific information so that you can help the child grow as holistically as possible, avoiding the gaps.
Right.
That's all that there is to it.
Right.
I think awareness is needed.